Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are creating this smoky New Year's Eve glam look with a red lip. It's very bold, never get away with pulling this off to be fair, but if you guys like it then that's great. But if you guys want to see how I created this lovely smoky New Year's Eve glam look with a red lip, then keep on watching the video. So today's look is going to be a New Year's Eve glam look. So we're going to have a big bold smoky eye and a big lovely red lip. So I'm going to be using the Peely base as I always do, and I'm using the shade 03. I don't really need that much on it because I've already prepped my lids. You can see that there was creasing, so I'm going to pat over that just to get a blank canvas ready for the eyeshadow. Now the palette of choice today is the By Beauty Bay Nude palette, and it's the 42 colour shade, so it's this here one. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go in with the palette that I haven't done a look with on YouTube. I'm going to go in with the PC11, which is a flat fluffy brush, and it's from Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to dive right in to the shade Grizzly, which is this nice dark brown here. I'm actually just packing it on the outer corner like so, and I'm holding the brush close to the bristles. I'm going to just pack it on that outer corner like so, going in a diagonal line towards my brow. As I said, I'm holding the brush very close, and this helps pack on the eyeshadow so we have got good pigmentation. So I've taken that up, and now if I open my eyes I can see that it's not above my crease, so I want to bring that above the crease, then we can have a wider lid space. And I'm going to bring it right around to the inner corner. So the reason I'm using a fluffy brush is that whenever I'm packing it on, there isn't going to be any harsh lines. So for example, as you can see, like it's blending pretty much instantly into the skin, and there's not a harsh line because you can see that it's kind of blended. Whereas if I was to go in with a brush, for example, like a flat brush, you would see a harsher line. So did everyone have a lovely Christmas? After this video, I think I'm going to be posting a what I get for Christmas video. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching those kind of videos whenever people after Christmas and they upload like what I got for Christmas 2020, 2019. I'm very excited to be doing it this year myself, and I cannot wait to show you guys what I got. So now that both eyes are done, I'm going to go in with the PC34 brush. This is a crease brush from Peaches and Cream, and I'm just going to use the tip of it to soften the edges of that there dark brown eyeshadow. So I'm going to hold the brush at the end, just take the tip and just tickle that so that it blends into my skin, and I'm keeping it down. I'm not going to take it up unless I feel like I need to. I'm going to just blend it in nice like that, keeping it nice and soft. And as you can see here, it blends that into the skin beautifully. This is just a clean brush. There was literally no product on this brush at all. So the PC47, a small blending brush. I use this brush quite a lot, and it's just amazing for creating that like transition blend. For the eyeshadow, I always use 3 colors: a dark shade, a medium shade, and a light shade. And the medium shade always acts as that transition into that outer blend shade, which blends into your skin. This brush is just so tiny, and it can blend right on that edge, and it gives that dimension, and the blend looks unreal. Going with the shade Slow Motion, and I'm just taking that on the tip of the brush like so, tap off any excess, holding it lightly at the edge and just going along the edge of the Grizzly shade. I'm keeping it down. I am not taking it too far up. I'm just blending it on top of that line like that. And I'm going back in a few times just so then you can actually see the colour. So now that we have that there second colour on, I'm going to go back into my palette. I'm going to take this shade Toast, which is this nice like beigey tone colour, which will help me with the outer blend. So I'm just taking that shade on the tip of the brush, and I'm blending it along that line, trying not to bring it too far into the inner corner, just running it along that line. So now that I've applied the last transition shade, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the medium shade, and I'm going to dip back into the shade Slow Motion with that brush and apply it back down, so then we have it. Now you can be a bit more firm with your pressure if you wish. So I'm going to like, just so then you can actually see that shade. And I'm taking that there light brush with no product just to blend it. I'm going to go back in with the darkest shade. I'm going to take the shade Slow Motion and just blend that bit there, because this is what I always forget until I get to the lid. I'm like, ooh. So just taking on that there PC47, and I'm going to blow it out using a like small domed brush like this. So I'm going to take the transition shade which we used, which was Toast, just gonna pack it on like this, and then take it out like that, oh gosh, through the brow. I'm going to go in with the P. Louise base. I'm just going to put a bit of my metal palette there. Find a very small brush. I'm just going to take that there small fluffy brush. It's a Beauty Bay Iconics brush. I'm starting off in that inner corner. I'm bringing it across like that, keeping it in that general area. And I want to bring it up above my natural crease. I'm going to go in with this brush. It's the PC35. It's just like a pigment brush. I go in with the shade Rebel, which is this black smoky look. And I'm going to put that all over the lid space. This also helps it blend. I'm going to take the PC47 with the slow motion shade and I'm just going to run this around the edges. Next up, I'm going to go in this Beauty Bay Living My Best Light liquid eyeshadow crystal, and this is in the shade Smoky Quartz. So I'm just going to put it over the area there. Just put that wherever the shimmer was, and I'm taking that same brush and just tapping it. And that just makes it look more sparkly because the shimmers never really do your look justice, in my opinion. I feel like topping it off with a liquid shadow just gives the eyeshadow look more dimension, makes it look a whole lot more put together, and also it just looks a lot better whenever you're taking pictures as well. And with these, so I'm going to go in with my Morphe pencil in the shade Richie. It's like dark brown for my waterline, and I'm just going to put it straight in there. So I'm just going to whack that in the waterline. So put that in the waterline, and to smoke it out a bit I'm going to be using the PC14, which is a smudger brush. So I'm just taking that brush under there and I'm just going to smoke it along like that to connect it up. So then I'm going to use any like flat brush like this shape is with the shade Grizzly, and I'm just going to pack it under close to the waterline, close to that lash line as possible. I'm taking the PC47 with the slow motion shade and taking the PC10 brush with the shade Toast, and I'm actually mixing it with the shade Bare Necessities just so that it's more cohesive. So I'm blending it up and taking it right up like that. So now I'm just going to go in with the P. Louise brush just to kind of tidy it up. So I'm just going to take any normal angled brush and I'm going to take the shade After Dark. Try to do a wing. Next up, I'm going to go and do my brows. So I'm just taking a spoolie and some water, but you can use setting spray if you want. Just spray the spoolie. Taking my pink honey glue. I'm using the Super Hold one, just having one spray in the pot. Working it in like this. So I've done my brows and I'm not really happy with the way they turned out, but we're just gonna have to roll with it because I can't be bothered sitting here for like half an hour trying to fix my brows. And I'm going in with a nice red lip today. For the lip liner, I'm going to use the shade Mina from the Morphe Color Pencils, which is this nice dark red. I'm really scared because I don't normally wear red. I'm going to go in with the Primark lipstick in the shade Shock. This is this like dark red lipstick here, and if you know me, I don't really wear matte lipsticks, so I'm going to go in with the Be Perfect double glazed lips gloss in the shade Red Velvet, just so then it's a nice gloss. This is a Primark Prep and Perfect mattifying setting mist. It has got aloe vera and witch hazel extract in it, so that's always beautiful. So there we have the finished look. Do you know what? It's very, very bold and it's very not me, but I kind of like it. I think if I wasn't wearing a pink jumper, I think it might have looked nicer. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you like it. If you guys like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. As I said, let me know how you feel about this look, if you would wear this to New Year's Eve. And what are you wearing for New Year's Eve if you can do anything? If you're not in lockdown, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos. Click the notification bell, then you can be notified whenever I post a video so you can be the first person to watch. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.